We're here with Gareth A Davies at the Imperial War Museum. We've just had the Bad Blood press conference.
Well, it was more like blood than bad blood. It was like blood brothers rather than bad blood. No, it was two gentleman fighters today, or many gentleman fighters, shall I say. Might have been a bit different if Chris Eubank Jr and Billy Joe Saunders had been here as well today.
Definitely. And I mean, you've experienced Chris Eubank Sr. What have you made of Eubank Jr not turning up to a number of press conferences, including today?
Well, it's disappointing, of course, because you want to talk to them as media folk. But maybe he's done I'm not condoning it, but maybe he's done a wise thing, trying to keep his son out of the nervous energy, the emotion that might be created in a big press conference of this type. It was a big press conference today, a really packed cinema here at the Imperial War Museum. So he did a press conference on Monday. And I wasn't there. I was on my way back from Manny Pacquiao in China, but by all accounts, he was very good.
Turned up by himself.
Yeah, but listen. He lived in Las Vegas for 2 years with his brother by himself when they were 16 and 14, and only saw their dad, I think, once a year in those 2 years. He boxed in the Golden Gloves, won the Golden Gloves in Nevada after 7 fights. There's no question he's a tough kid. He sparred with Groves and Frotch, who were super middleweights. Look. He obviously respects his dad. We respect our fathers, and when your father's your trainer, you have to have a different type of respect for him, like a teacher. So he's not going to go out there. His private disagreements with his father will probably be kept in private. And he does joke about the fact that his father interferes sometimes. But Chris Eubank Sr. is a great name. Eubank is a name in boxing. It's an iconic name, and he's got a great advantage coming into this sport. Whether he's got the physical gifts, we'll find out on Saturday night.
And in terms of that fight this Saturday night, of course, Billy Joe's the guy with the titles. How do you see that one going? What type of fight do you think we'll see?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think anyone knows. My head says Billy Joe Saunders should outbox him. But will he be drawn into a scrap at some time, a toe-to-toe battle at some point in the fight? Billy Joe Saunders isn't the biggest puncher. He's an accumulative puncher. But will Eubank show that he has the power to just knock Billy Joe Saunders out? So I could see the fight going both ways. My head says Billy Joe Saunders outboxes him, but there's an instinctive part of me that says be wary of Eubank's power.
And going on to the heavyweights, it's been nearly a year, the build-up to this. We've had Tyson, a number of fights cancelled since last April, I think was the last time he was in the ring. How do you see this one going?
Well, obviously Tyson Fury has beaten Dereck Chisora in the past. I think it was a different physical specimen on the night for Dereck Chisora was. A lot of inactivity for Tyson Fury, but mentally he seems to have come through it. Whether there will genuinely be a lot of ring rust there after just the February fight at the Copper Box, it remains to be seen. Dereck Chisora's got a lot more miles on the clock than when he fought Tyson Fury the last time, even though I said he's a different type of athlete now. I think this is Tyson Fury's fight to lose. I think it's a very important fight for him. I think he's got all the physical gifts to win this fight. And I expect him to win by points or get a late stoppage on Saturday night. But then again, you can't write Derek's desire off, because he's the kind of the Energizer bunny. He seems to come back and back and back.
Definitely. And in terms of the fight, it's WBO eliminator. Do you see either of the guys in the ring on Saturday night going to take that belt away from the Klitschko's?
I think Tyson Fury has got. Obviously, we've seen Dereck in against Vitaly Klitschko. I was there that night. He put in a great performance. He even fought David Haye afterwards in the press conference. I mean, he had a lot of energy that night. It was a great performance. Yes, I mean, Vladimir Klitschko is a viable opponent for both of those men. I thought Klitschko looked very good against Kubrat Pulev a couple of weeks ago. But what I would say is that I think Tyson Fury's got the physical dimensions to out-jab Vladimir Klitschko, and and the desire and the big set of cojones that he has, and he's only going to get better. The point was made by Mick Hennessy earlier on today, and it's something not a lot of us think about. Tyson's been around so long, we forget he's only a year older. than Anthony Joshua, and look how much further he's come in his career. So it's a fascinating fight, fascinating main and co-main events, and this is why this card's sold out. 18,500 people in the arena. Cannot wait for it on Saturday night. Box Nation, Talk Sport, Daily Telegraph.
And as a fan, not a journalist, which fight are you looking forward to which fight are you looking forward to the most?
I'm not a fan. I'm a journalist. There's a different role as a fan. You know, I'm not a fan. You know.
Is there a fight you're looking forward to the most, though?
Yeah, Eubank and Saunders. But I'm really looking forward to Chisora and Fury as well. And I just want to qualify what I meant by that, by not being a fan. You can't be a fan, but fans support a fighter or another fighter. I have to genuinely try and be neutral. I'm trying to report what I'm seeing. I'm trying to report the stories of the guys, to be empathetic, to put out what they're feeling. So I just wanted to qualify that obviously I am an aficionado of fight sports, but at the same time I don't go into it as a fan. I'm a journalist. It's my job. I'm a reporter, so.
Oh, that's fantastic, Gareth. Thank you so
Pleasure,
much.
as always.
Thank you, Gareth.
Cheers, buddy. Thank you.